What's up, everybody? Back here with another video today. We'll be going over our last WrestleMania program, WrestleMania 8. I know it's not regarded as one of the best WrestleManias or anything, but this is neat. This program is in a little bad shape. I'll show you when I go through it. This is an original program, man. Um, this is my program from WrestleMania 8 in Indianapolis. I went when I was a kid. It's still to this day the only WrestleMania that I've ever been to. Um, and I've said this in previous shows. I know this show wasn't very good the most, but to me, as a 9-year-old kid, man, when this took place, it was a big deal to me. But yeah, man, let's go look at this program real quick. WrestleMania 8, the Hoosier Dome, Indianapolis, Indiana, April 5th, 1992. We have a double main event. A lot of people wanted this one. Just didn't happen. Now, this program is in a little bad shape, as you can see. That page there sticks together, which sucks. Super WrestleMania video game. WrestleMania 8 intro. Then we'll talk about the WWF title match between Ric Flair and Randy Savage. If you remember this build-up back in the day, this is where Ric Flair had the supposed pictures with Miss Elizabeth. Savage would go over and win the title. Was it the best match in the world? Probably not. But as a kid, like when I was watching it, man, it was a big deal. And I was glad to see Savage get the WWF title again during that time. Mr. Perfect would turn face at the end of '92 due to Warrior leaving the company. We have Hulk Hogan versus Sid Justice, double main event. Hogan would go over. The finish of this match was a little weird. We would see, Papa Shango was apparently late. I don't know the whole rundown on it. I just remember being a kid, Warrior coming back at the end of this match, and me being a huge Warrior fan, and me wondering where the hell he'd been, and then boom, out of nowhere, here he comes. But good stuff, Hulk Hogan and Sid Justice. We have the IC title match. This is my favorite match of the night, and if you go back and watch this event, it's the best damn match on the show. This is one of the best matches Roddy Piper's ever had, just straight up. This was a great match. Bret Hart would blade himself in this match, and you know the history. He would say he was hard weighed, which wasn't true. And Flair, in the Flair Savage match, he actually bladed and got fined. So Bret Hart said he got hard weight or whatever. The belt would change hands, and Bret Hart would become the new Intercontinental Champion. Bret Hart was great during this time too, but best match on the show in my opinion. It's also one of my favorite Roddy Piper matches. Okay, we have Money Incorporated, the WWF Tag Team Champions, taking on the Natural Disasters, who were formerly managed by Jimmy Hart. I don't even remember this match very well. Yeah, I don't really remember this. I know it's sad. Don't really remember this match at all. But I'm pretty sure Money Inc. would hang on to the tag titles. I'm probably wrong, and they probably didn't. Sorry, but I just don't remember this match, and I was at the damn event. We've got more ads. WrestleMania 8 Hotline. Ice cream bar. Another feud that I was looking forward to at this event when I was a kid was The Undertaker versus Jake Roberts. The Undertaker would go 2-0 on the WrestleMania streak. I'm always like this feud, if you know they were running together at SummerSlam 91 and the Saturday night's main event when Sid officially turned. Undertaker would turn later on that night. As Savage and Elizabeth would be walking back after defeating Jake. And Jake was going to take Miss Elizabeth's head off with a steel chair. Undertaker would grab it and then hit Jake with it. And Jake would do a fantastic job selling that. But I always like this feud. I wish, man, I wish he would have stayed in the WWF. He was great, man. Jake Roberts is something special, man, in my opinion. Just great. But he left. This was his last match in the WWF for a while. Apparently was promised a booking gig and didn't get it. So he took a deal with WCW. We have the British Bulldog versus the Berserker. Now, I promise you, unless this was a... I don't remember. This is another match. I was looking at this the other day. I don't remember this match at all. Whatsoever. The Bulldog and Berserker, I just don't remember it. So, you have to remember, this was like 30 plus years ago. Plus, I had been to a bunch of house shows with the same guys on them, but I just don't remember, man. Capture the action with WWF Magazine. We have Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels. I thought this was a really good match as well. Of course, Shawn Michaels will win. Tito Santana. We have Sister Sherry there, or Sensational Sherry at the time, with Shawn Michaels. There's also, if you go back, this is silly fact here. If you go back and watch this match, they start off in each other's face and they're talking shit. And Tito Santana, I just watched this on an interview, him talking about this. And he is telling Shawn Michaels that he needs to fix. He apparently had all kinds of boogers hanging out his nose, though. I'm just telling you what he said. Silly stuff. We'll have the 8-man tag match. I always called this the Family Feud match because the dude from Family Feud was on it. And going back and looking on it, this match, I guess, was just to get these guys on the card. We have Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw when they were doing their little tag deal. Virgil, Big Boss Man versus the Nasty Boys, the Mountie, and Repo Man. I actually seen Hacksaw and Slaughter versus the Nasty Boys in Louisville Gardens like a month before this event. But yeah, I guess this is just a match to get these guys on the show. Nothing special whatsoever. Next up, we have the Rocket Owen Hart versus Skinner. This match was very, very short. I remember it being before the main event. I guess another just to get some more guys on the show. And then we have Tatanka versus Rick Martel. This was a decent feud. Tatanka would go over. Tatanka really got a strong push there, as you remember. Rick Martel is damn near good in any match. But yeah, man, that's WrestleMania 8. Suburban Commando ad. Here's the full card I'll run down for you. Ric Flair versus Savage. Hogan versus Sid. Piper versus Bret Hart for the IC strap. 8-man. Or excuse me, tag match. I'm not with it today, y'all. Need some sleep. IRS, $1 Million Man. WWF Tag Champs versus Natural Disasters. Jake Roberts versus Taker. The 8-man tag. Tonka versus Rick Martel. Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels. Bulldog versus Berserker, which I don't remember. And the Rocket Owen Hart versus Skinner. So, I just wanted to show off some of these WrestleMania programs. The same thing will happen next year. I'll run through the rest of the WrestleMania programs I own. I just wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this program review. Like I said, not the best WrestleMania. But it's the only WrestleMania I've been to till this day. I hope y'all enjoy WrestleMania weekend. Shout out to Rey Mysterio, the Great Muta, for making the WWE Hall of Fame. And enjoy WrestleMania weekend, man. I'm out. Peace.